Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for being here. They let me go first. They told me I had 5 minutes to speak, and then Dr. Mobley said, but we're starting 10 minutes late, so I see you as negative 5 minutes. As a big round of applause to the Bloomington High School North Jazz Combo. I mean, fantastic. I know that our new high school principal, Matt Stark, takes full credit for that and has really been working hard to, no, John, thank you. They sounded fantastic, and we really appreciate that. Tonight is a celebration. It's a celebration of our retirees. It's a celebration of our stars of excellence that our own staff members and others nominate for just doing exceptional work. And MCCSC is filled with exceptional people who every day work tirelessly on behalf of the students, on behalf of our community. We know that education is the single most important investment we can make. We know it has long-term benefits to our community. It has long-term benefits to the citizens and to the students that we serve. And I can't think of a more servant profession that we can choose to be in than in education. Even in these times, terribly difficult, right? Challenging coming out of a pandemic. We also know that K-12 public education is oftentimes under attack. We know that we have funding shortages, and yet our staff members come each and every day into school and do amazing work. And I'm blessed to have the opportunity to visit classrooms and to stop in, and every single time the teachers will stop what they're doing, help educate me. I learn something every day. On a quotidian basis, I learned that word this week. Thank you, Bloomington High School North. And just share with me the joy they have for teaching and the love they have for the profession and the students they serve. So this has just absolutely been a pure joy to be here for the last 9 months. And I've heard about this event. I've heard how amazing it is. And just simply a chance for us to celebrate the people that serve MCCSC students to make this community a better place. So I know that I have 5 minutes, minus 10. So because of that, it's my pleasure to introduce Board President Brandon Scher. Most importantly, thank you tonight for being here, and thank you to each and every one of you for the difference you make in our community in K-12 public education. Again, thanks.
Thank you, Jeff. On behalf of the Board of School Trustees, we are here to honor those who have served MCCSC and are now retiring, as well as the many employees who are being recognized tonight as stars. As the current school board president, I am not proud to share that when I was in school, I was not a very good student. I know that I caused many teachers and staff sleepless nights. I also know that I may have had some teachers and staff think about the possibility of actually an early retirement. There are multiple report cards that my mother saved that had extra notes on them. The extra notes? One note stated, Brandon answers questions that were never asked. Another teacher asked my parents if everything was okay with Brandon because he seems to get up every 5 minutes to get a tissue because I had a hard time sitting still. I know that all the teachers and school staff worked hard to help guide me to do well in school and to learn how to contribute positively into my local community. I say all of this because I know that all of you here today have done everything in your power to notice and support all students in unique and amazing ways. Through helping them in lunch lines, on the bus, in the classroom, at recess, in the office, through conversations, through lessons, or just listening to everything that they have on their mind. All your words and actions to help each student do not go unnoticed. It may be years before the students look back like myself and realize the impact that you actually had on their life. But as a student myself, whose life was drastically shaped in so many ways because of the work of school staff and teachers, I personally want to say thank you. Thank you for all of your work. Tonight, we celebrate all of you here. Congratulations and best wishes. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Paul Farmer, the president of the Monroe County Education Association.
Thank you, President Scher. On behalf of the Monroe County Education Association, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here this evening to celebrate this evening with all of our retirees as well as our stars. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of our stars. You know, their dedication, their commitment to all of our students throughout this year and the years prior. We wouldn't be able to do what we do with our students without you. And I know, as we kind of cliche, you're a leading star and you are out there and helping those students. And we appreciate that very much. I want to say a special congratulations to our retirees. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a bus driver, if you're a custodian, if you're a maintenance worker, administrative assistant, a para, teacher, an administrator, and I know I left a different group out somewhere, and apologize for that. Doesn't matter. We all get into this profession if you carve it all away, we get down to one thing, and that's kids. You know, we all work together. It doesn't matter, but it's there because we do it for children. And, you know, we get into it because of them. And you have committed your entire career to this point where you can retire. That is a phenomenal accomplishment. And you have touched tremendous lives throughout your career. We were just sitting at a little while ago, and I just had one of the gentleman's daughters, probably 25 years ago, you know, and I'm like, wow. This is my 34th year, you know, and so it's one of those things that you just think back and you think about all those kids and things that you talk to them about and help them, whether it's on the bus or it's after school, those things. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your careers, and thank you, and enjoy your retirement. I know you'll have a wonderful time. So thank you very much. And right now, I'd like to introduce Dr. Andrea Mobley, our Assistant Superintendent. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Oswald, President Brandon Scher, and Mr. Paul Farmer. And thank you to the Bloomington High School North Jazz Combo once again for our dinner music. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Welcome to the 9th Annual Evening of Stars event. Tonight, we celebrate and congratulate our retirees who have dedicated their lives and careers to the children and young adults of Monroe County. Whether a bus driver, a bus monitor, custodian, a cook, maintenance worker, health aide, whatever their title, all are teachers and have served as role models through their words and their actions. They have worked together to shape the culture of MCCSC. We are also here to honor those current staff members who, although not retiring, are to be recognized for the work they do beyond that defined in a job description. They demonstrate the compassion and the work ethic necessary to do the essential job of educating children in a time of dramatic transformation in education. Before we introduce our retirees, we would like to thank those who have worked so hard to plan and support this event. The MCCSC Board of Trustees, the Monroe County Education Association, the convention staff and Marquis Rental and Staging, the Bloomington High School North Jazz Combo, Highland Park Elementary School Choir, Hoosier Youth Philharmonic String Octet, Bloomington High School South for their video services, Amanda Shuttlesworth for her assistance with the program, Brandon Chambers at the print shop, Brent Lonecker for his photography services, Avers Pizza for providing food for the performers, the MCCSC Service Department, the MCCSC Information Services and Public Relations Department, and the Human Resources. And I would like to call each one of them out and thank them for all the work they've put into this event tonight. First of all, Holly Genter, Tana Nykirk, Brian Rafano, Amanda Shuttlesworth, Bethany Stanger, Denisa Vasquez, and Judy Rush. Thank you all. And now I would like to introduce Adam Terwilliger, Director of Information Technology and Assistant Director of Business Operations. Adam.
Good evening. We would also like to extend a very sincere thank you to our sponsors who made this event possible. Some have joined us this evening. Will all of the sponsors please stand as your group is called? Audience, please hold your applause until all of our sponsors are introduced. Platinum sponsors: Bounds Flooring Incorporated, Cassidy Electrical Contractors Incorporated, IU Credit Union. Please stand as you're announced. Feel free. Thank you. Gold sponsors: Comprehensive Financial Consultants, Kreider & Kreider, JA Benefits LLC, and Old National Bank. Silver sponsors: Bledsoe, Riggert, Coopert & James Incorporated, Brown & Brown Insurance, Bunger & Robertson, Edmentum, Fox Construction, Garmong Construction, Matrix Integration, R.E. Diamond & Associates. Silver sponsors: Solution Tree, Spring Point Architects, Toshiba Business Solutions, and Weddell Brothers Building Group. Bronze sponsors: Bose McKinney and Evans LLP, Chardon Labs, CSO Architects, Delta Dental of Indiana, Electric Plus Incorporated, Ferguson Facility Supply, Ice Miller LLP, ISU Insurance Services, the May Agency. Johnson Controls, Proactive MD, Schmidt Associates, and STR Building Resources. And finally, other contributing sponsors: Hylant Commercial Services, Safe Hiring Solutions, and Smart Systems. Please join me in giving these individuals and groups a round of applause. You may be seated. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to welcome the Highland Park Elementary School Choir under the direction of Eric Mishler. The song you'll be hearing is I See You. It was written for Martin Luther King Day to show how areas of building relationships are in three parts. I see you, to honor the differences in people. I hear you, to listen to people, to know their character and the person. I know you, to see the person and to embrace the differences and listen to people. The students helped write this song to show honor and gratitude for all Bloomington educators. Highland Park Elementary Show Choir.
Proud of you, and I hope you'll
Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you all so much for being here. It just made the evening. You did such a nice, nice job. I know it's hard getting up here on the stage, and you all did a fantastic job.
I visit classrooms, and Eric's one of the best. He's in Highland Park. Every time he stops what he's doing, was it this week or last week? I was there. We were having a conversation. He writes music. He shares it with the students. How wonderful to get up every day when you go to bed to know that you did something you loved, made a difference with students. I'm sure he sleeps better than most of us, because not only is he exhausted, but he goes to bed knowing at night that he is just instilling the love of an art that he loves with students. He is fantastic. You want to say something, Eric? You should.
I just wanted to express my gratitude for letting myself, Highland Park, and our first and second grade students for being a part of this evening. It means the world to us. The students were given a writing prompt after we were invited to be here that started with "You're a star because," and I took the responses and used it as inspiration for the lyrics of this song. And through the whole process of writing and learning it, we continued to have discussions about the stars in our lives, and that's you guys. So thank you for letting us be a part of this evening.
Oh, what a joy, what a joy. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Anmar Mirza, a lifelong Indiana resident, born in Bloomington and a 1987 graduate of Bloomington High School North. After graduating high school, he became an emergency medical technician and worked at IU as a networks technician. After graduating from Indiana University, he purchased a business and retired in 2013. Shortly thereafter, he accepted a part-time job teaching EMT classes at the IU School of Public Health while working at IU Recreational Sports as a first responder. He later became Assistant Director of Risk Management at IU Recreational Sports. He still teaches part-time with the School of Public Health and is an adjunct professor at Ivy Tech. His lifelong interest in caving led to a volunteer career with the National Cave Rescue Commission, where he served as the national coordinator for 21 years. He is the editor and lead author of the Manual of U.S. Cave Rescue Techniques, 3rd edition. He served as a consultant during the Thailand soccer team cave rescue in 2018. You might have seen him on CNN. As an adult educator for over 3 decades, he has a huge respect for those of you who teach young people. Please join me in welcoming Anmar to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Mobley. So, when I was asked to do this, I was, quite frankly, just came out of the blue. I was kind of shocked about that. I was one of those difficult students as well. And what I would like to bring forth to you all is that as somebody who teachers and educators did their best with, I remember that. These are people who touched my life when I was growing up and developing. And in that process, it allowed and helped me to become who I am. In that end, a lot of the people who I have directly rescued or trained other people to rescue have saved lives, had made everybody else safer, healthier, and happier. And those who taught me at that time are directly responsible for that. So to that end, I thank you very much, not only those specific people, but the people who do that and carry that on with our next generations. And those of you who are in the process of retiring, thank you very much for your service. That's something I don't think we get here outside of the military all that often, but I do thank you for your service. And more to that point, as a person who has run complex cave rescue operations, I have a very high appreciation to the level of teamwork that is necessary. In education, teachers are the forward face. They're what the public sees. But there's a whole lot of people who make this entire machinery work. And every single person who's part of that machinery is vitally important to that. So not only thank you to the teachers, but thank you to the custodial staff, the administrative staff, the bus drivers, all of these people. I'm not even sure all of the people who make this work, because in a large part, you're not that visible. But we see you. So thank you very much. All right, so onward. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2021 MCCSC retirees. As I call your name and introduce you, please make your way to the stage using the center aisle. You will then enter the stage on your left and exit behind me. Audience, please hold your applause until all of our retirees are introduced. Otherwise, we'd be here for an awfully long time. Okay. Will our first retiree, William Bridges, please make your way to the stage? During Bill's 10 and a half years with MCCSC, he served as a bus driver, trainer, and special needs bus driver. Director Nate Oliver said, Bill has not only been a dedicated member to his coworkers, but to the students he transported during his career. He will be greatly missed. Transportation staff wishes him luck and hopes he enjoys a long and relaxing retirement. Thank you, sir. Becky Connor. Principal Chris Finley shared, Becky has supported the Tri-North Middle School Community School for many years. Her love, knowledge, and support for faculty, staff, parents, and students will surely be missed. Her organization and attention to detail were second to none. She took great pride in her work, and the Tri-North community has benefited from her high standards and commitment to our school. Mark Conrad. Mark Conrad served as principal of Rogers Elementary School for 15 years. Mark was a leader on the elementary principal team. Director Deb Prankert said that he was always willing to problem solve and share his opinions and thoughts, and willing to help mentor new principals. He loved working with children, and to their delight, he was willing to wear costumes for holidays and spirit weeks. His Incredible Hulk and Batman outfits were the best. Thanks, Mark, for your leadership in MCCSC. Tina Cowden. Principal Aaron Ritter shared, Ms. Cowden has served in the MCCSC at Fairview University and currently Marlin. Ms. Cowden makes every effort every day to connect with students, families, and staff. The Marlin community will miss her, but congratulates her. Melinda Davis. Melinda has made wonderful, long-lasting friendships at University Elementary School. Principal Glenn Hopkins stated that it has been an honor to have worked with Melinda. Retirement isn't the end of the story, it is the beginning of a new chapter. Doreen Devet. Principal Mark Fletcher stated, Doreen has always been willing to go the extra mile for students. She was at their workplace, in their classes or meetings, no matter the need. Doreen will always be there with her full level of enthusiasm, doing anything needed to help the kids. Congratulations, Doreen. Christine Fleener. The staff of Fairview appreciates the many years of dedication Christine has shown in her role in the cafeteria. The job is a very demanding one, and she has gone out of her way to make a positive impact on the students of Fairview throughout her career. Director Matt Tomrell shared, the food services department will miss her corny jokes, warm smiles, and passion for the job. Jennifer Garrell. Suzanne Thomas contributed this of Denny. In over 20 years in the classroom, there was never a challenge that Denny didn't meet head-on with a smile on her face. She definitely had a growth mindset. She always saw the best in her colleagues and students, and her positive attitude was contagious. Denny is dearly missed, but we know she is having the time of her life spending time with her grandchildren. Linda Hart. Linda has worked with MCCSC Transportation as a bus monitor for 17 years. Linda has been on the same route with the same driver for the last 8 years. Director Nate Oliver said, "The transportation department and Linda's driver, Dan, will definitely miss Linda, and so will the students on their bus. We want to wish Linda a long and happy retirement, and thank you for your service." Barbara Hawkins. Director Christy McBride said, "Mrs. Hawkins is the epitome of professionalism. Our health science education program has grown by leaps and bounds under her direction. The students whom she has been able to assist with completing their educational aspirations are and will forever be grateful." Mary Jane Kuntz. Mary Kuntz is the person behind the phone for over 20 years in charge of attendance at South. She had all the insights, knew all the codes, and could spot a fake call with the best of them. Principal Mark Fletcher said, "Her accuracy and attention to detail were impeccable. Now there are more trips with her husband to French Lick and more time to spend with her son, who's a Bloomington South grad. Congratulations, Mary." Georgia Kushofes. Marty Colglazier, Rogers Elementary School interim principal, wrote, "Georgia is kind and caring with all students and families. She encourages teachers and helps them to celebrate large and small life events. Georgia is looking forward to spending more time with her grandchildren." I'm sensing a theme. Robert Moore. Rob Moore is the consummate professional in every way possible. During the course of his 30 years as a career educator, he has consistently advocated on behalf of students and adults. The curriculum department said, "His passion for the work is infectious, and he remains an amazing community partner and corporation ambassador. A man of his talents will be greatly missed in our community." Linda O'Donnell. Director Rob Moore shared, "Linda's exuberant personality made classes fun and enjoyable for her adult English language learners. She's one of our teacher leaders in student learning year after year." Nanette Plummer. Principal Sean Gobert shared, "Among Nan's many strengths, a few that stand out to me are her patient and positive approach with all students, her commitment to advocating for what is best for each individual child, and her willingness to do so many extra things behind the scenes without seeking any attention for doing so." Luann Shields. Luann began as a bus monitor, and although hesitant at first, became a bus driver. Her husband, Tommy, believed in her and encouraged her to apply because he always knew she would succeed in this role. Luann's pride of her life is her grandchildren, and she's retiring to be able to spend more time with them. Director Nate Oliver stated, "We want to wish Luann a long and enjoyable retirement, and thank you for your service." David Tagg. Brad Lucas, Director of Building Operations, said, "David Tagg was the type of employee every supervisor loves to have on staff. He will be remembered as an extremely hard worker that was always willing to help out whenever needed. Enjoy your retirement. Thank you for your years of service and dedication to the students and staff at MCCSC. You will be missed." Kimberly Williams. Thank you, Kim Williams, for your many years of service to MCCSC, Director Deb Prinkert said, my apologies. Kim has shaped our high ability program over the years, and even in her last year, continued to make changes to the program to increase access and to make the identification process more equitable. She also spent countless hours organizing our outdoor education programs and helped make opportunities like Bradford Woods, Griffey Lake, and Leonard Springs available to students. We're grateful for the lives she has impacted over the years. I went to Bradford Woods. Thank you. To our retirees, congratulations. While you will be missed by all of us, you certainly deserve your retirement. Your talents and dedications have greatly benefited the children of MCCSC. Let's stand and congratulate our 2021-22 retirees. Tonight, we also want to honor other employees who are making a positive difference in the lives of our students, staff, and community. They are those who, reaching for the stars, going far beyond the call of duty, doing more than others expect. This is what excellence is all about. It comes from striving, maintaining the highest standards, paying attention to the smallest detail, going the extra mile. Excellence means caring. It means it's making a special effort to do more. Tonight, we are celebrating excellence. The Star of Excellence Award recipients were nominated by fellow peers and staff members. This year, we received over 60 nominations. 40 people were chosen to receive the Star of Excellence Award tonight. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the 2022 Star of Excellence Award recipients. As I call your name, please make your way to the stage. Please cue the video. Melissa Barrett, D1 Custodian, Extended Services Building. Stand by. Good. Melissa Barrett, D1 Custodian, Extended Services Building. Christopher Blake, Custodial Supervisor 1B, IB, Fairview Elementary School. Yamela Cancel Sanchez, Science Math Teacher, the Academy of Science and Entrepreneurship. William Chris Carnegie, Jr., Building Trades Teacher, Hoosier Hills Career Center. The guy who can fix stuff is always popular. Carolyn Clark, Food Services Cook 1, Tri North Middle School. And I personally appreciate those who feed other people. Christina Corrigan, Custodial Supervisor 1A, Bachelor Middle School. Michelle Cutshall, Business Operations Coordinator, Administration Building. Bobby Deckard, Level 1 Technician, Summit Elementary School. Jana Depe, Physical Education Teacher, Summit Elementary School. Kelly Doyle, second grade teacher, Templeton Elementary School. Gabrielle Eads, Academic Lab Aide, Jackson Creek Middle School. Christopher Gilliland, Custodial Supervisor 1A, Grandview Elementary School. Kelsey Hostetler, fifth grade teacher, Unionville Elementary School. You've got a cheering section.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ashley Howell, Guidance Counselor, Tri-North Middle School. Stephanie Jacquim, Food Service Supervisor 2, University Elementary School. Michelle Clawans, Math teacher, Bloomington High School North. Christopher Coopersmith, language arts teacher, Bloomington High School North. Catherine Lewis, lead administrative assistant, Lakeview Elementary School. Laura Moore, support administrative assistant, Summit Elementary School. Bill Morgan, music teacher, Binford Elementary School. Catherine Mulehouse, business teacher, Bloomington High School North. Luger Pedro, Class A skilled maintenance, Bloomington High School South. Ellen Prosse, art teacher, University Elementary School. Lindsay Root, positive behavior support assistant, Arlington Heights Elementary School. Kelly Sisko, instructional coach, Grandview Elementary School. Amy Stotler, special education aide, Clear Creek Elementary School. Mark Swihart, special education aide, Jackson Creek Middle School. Squire Thompson Jr., D1 custodian, Highland Park Elementary School. Nathan Turner, social studies teacher, the Academy of Science and Entrepreneurship. Congratulations to each of you on your retirement and STAR awards. Now to Dr. Mobley for some closing remarks.
Thank you, Anmar, for coming back as an MCCSC graduate to show your support. It was an honor to have you join us. And thank you all for the tremendous work you do every day for MCCSC. And thank you to all of our guests, retirees, Stars of Excellence, and staff for joining us. Please join me one more time in congratulating the 21-22 retirees and STAR recipients. And as Mr. Rogers said, often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else. Have a good evening, and please drive safely. Thank you for coming. Thanks so much. You did a great job.